Hi, my name is Henry Reyenga, the president of Christian Leaders Institute, and I want to tell you today about a couple of degree programs that we're starting here in 2015. These divinity degrees have been asked for by our students. They will be degrees that conform to the conventions of colleges and seminaries. These degrees will be perfect for younger students or students of any age who need a degree program. They will be transferable. Now, these degrees will also cost an administration fee, and the fee is something that's very important because we want your degree to really mean something for your goals. Let me talk about that cost, and let's just get it right out on the table here, because we are a free online Bible school seminary option for you. All our classes are free, and we want to keep the training and learning free. But for us to conform to the conventions of colleges and seminaries worldwide, accreditation, there are administrative costs that we have incurred that we need to pass on to students. For the first degree, the Associates of Divinity, a one-time payment of $750 will cover all the costs, but we do have a two-year payment plan at $960 with 24 payments of $40, or a one-year payment plan of $900, 12 payments of $75. Now, what does this all pay for? Well, after your work is complete and your balance is zero, Christian Leaders Institute will send you your embossed degree. What does it all pay for? Well, we're going to have added help desk. Every student who joins this program gets an ID card. There will be accreditation expenses that we have to incur so that CLI lives up to these expectations of churches that may hire you. CLI lives up to expectations of the college. You can transfer into some seminaries, and we have to make agreements with these various seminaries. There's transfer and transcript services. So you might be transferring credits from another college, and all of these things have to be done very officially and very verifiably. We have official diplomas that we will be sending to you. There will be blog evaluation. This is an added step where those who are in this degree program are going to have writing responsibilities where you're going to create a blog and you're going to share insights from your classes in an international blog. Because once you put a blog up, it goes everywhere. But these are all important pieces for those in ministry. You'll be included in the directory, and the directory is something very important. There's a relationship with colleges and seminaries in agreements that we're working with. There's downloadable resources and placement efforts. So just to offer this degree in the conventions of accreditation and the conventions of other schools, we are going to add these things so we can help you do the best you can in getting prepared for ministry. Now, if you want to get a Bachelor's of Divinity, which is 120 credit hours, it's basically the same payment plan, $960, $900, or $750 one-time payment discount. And again, when your account is zero, we will send you an embossed diploma when all the work is completed. And we have very similar types of things that we need to support you as you develop your track for ministry training. What's the Associate of Divinity actually look like? Well, essentially one thing is you need to do your core college level classes, English or language, a literature course, the history or national history, college mathematics, science, philosophy, management, marketing, psychology, micro or macroeconomics. And by the way, all of those classes can be done by CLEP, where you can just take a test after you study those areas on your own, and you can get 3 credits. Or these credits can be transferred in from any college, community college. We will take credits from even colleges that aren't necessarily accredited, but they can show us that you did the work. So that Associates of Divinity, you need those core classes. In the Associates of Divinity class, there's also Christian Leaders Institute classes, and many of you have already taken these. This would be the Christian Leaders Institute classes for essentially the Christian Leaders Certificate with one elective. So if you do basically Christian Leaders Institute classes and you transfer in previous classes at other colleges or you take the CLEP, you can get your first degree. Now, one other thing, we are working in 2015 and 16 to even develop all of those core classes so that you can even take them free here at Christian Leaders Institute someday. The Bachelor's of Divinity, basically there will be various divisions of this. There's theological division where you take systematic 1 and 2, early church history, missions and revival in the historical division. You will also need to take the biblical interpretation division with hermeneutics and exegesis, biblical interpretation 1, Old Testament themes, biblical interpretation 2, New Testament themes. There's a proclamation division where you'll take Christian apologetics, evangelism, and sermon construction. Then there will be electives you can take, and right now we offer these electives, and there will be many more. We have church planting, making peace, Christian ethics, biblical Greek 1, 2, 3, wisdom literature. Now, these classes, a few of them are not offered in any one semester, but these classes will be offered in 2015. What are the benefits of this new program? First of all, the total cost of under $2,000 for a Bachelor's of Divinity. Think about that. The average college debt right now is $29,000 in the United States. So for under $2,000, you can get a Bachelor's of Divinity. You know, I was talking to some businessmen recently, and I was explaining our program, and these businessmen were saying, hey, send your graduates to us because we love the thought that they would have a degree in divinity, and even though it's not in our specific area, we can train on specifics. We like a degree to show that somebody has standing with God and, you know, loves to glorify God in their whole life. So it was kind of interesting that even businesses that are not in church-related fields, businessmen have already indicated to me that they're interested in this Bachelor's of Divinity. Another benefit is degree. This will be a degree program that will be accepted by other schools. So you can transfer the degree program and maybe get into the seminary of your choice. And we'll be working on developing that for you. Also know that you'll have more credentials for ministry readiness. Many students have said what holds them back. They said, your teaching is incredible, but we need a degree, Professor Reyenga. We need a degree on our resume for our ministry readiness. Another benefit is this will be a great bachelor's for bivocational leaders. So not only will you be able to have this bachelor, it will help you both get a job somewhere, but it will also help you do ministry. Another benefit is it gives a large number of students an opportunity for an associate's and a bachelor's degree. Think about that. What you could never dream you could get before for under $2,000 in administration costs, you can have these degrees. It's also, for many, the entrance requirements are of such that they're the same as the entrance requirements for the certificates or diploma programs here at Christian Leaders Institute. In other words, instead of having to take ACT tests, instead of having to figure out how to be accepted at a college, go through all the rigmarole, if you just complete the Getting Started class, and you're in for the scholarship for all the classes. So you can get into a school, get a very high quality degree. This degree will be recognized to the conventions of colleges and seminaries everywhere. You know, our goal for all you students is that you do your best to advance the cause of Christ. This opportunity is really an opportunity asked for by you. I will say a couple of years ago, or even this year, early in the year, I was thinking, I don't think we should bother with degree programs. We're just doing free ministry training, leave it at that. But it's been overwhelming. Students have said to me personally, I've gone to Europe, I've been to Florida, I've been to Indiana, I talk online to students and they say, President Reyenga, we need a degree program. And we'll pay administration costs for this. Keep them down. And that's what my goal is, to keep them down, but to listen to you students. So I am excited, not only because you've spoken, but I'm excited that we can bring this to you. And I pray that God will bless you. If this works for you, I am so happy. Now, I want one more thing to say. If you don't need this, that's fine. But for those who need this, this is for you. And I pray that God will bless you as you pursue these divinity degrees.